Find the artifact. Oshun's voice cut through the tension, serene yet commanding. Her tone was so calm that it almost masked the weight of the task that had just dropped on him like a bag of garri. The landlord cleared his throat, pulling Olamide out of his thoughts. I don't understand. Who are you talking to? He asked. The gods. Olamide responded, without a moment of pause. The landlord's gaze flicked to the glowing phone, then back to Olamide. The mix of fear and awe on his face would have been funny if the stakes weren't so high. He wondered if the landlord believed him or not. Olamide lowered his voice to a near whisper. This is not a simple task. You know it. I know it. Lagos knows it. If you are sending me to look for a magical artifact, I will need actual help. He heard a shoe snickered. Help? From us? Bridge boy. You are the help. Olamide sighed, dragging a hand down his face. He had been cursed in another life. That was the only explanation for this madness. Eshu, we have to help him. You want to be popular, right? Oshun said, her voice serene yet insistent. Eshu snorted. That was Shango. I will always be popular. Everyone blames me for their misdeeds, right? The sacred plant will only grow in its presence. Oshun continued, her calm voice carrying an air of inevitability. This is no ordinary task, child. Shango interjected, his voice booming. The artifact carries power beyond mortal comprehension. Where should I go to? Where is this artifact? Olamide asked. Eshu, of course, couldn't resist stirring the pot. Mushin, he said gleefully, and humor dripping from his words like hot oil. A perfect place for a perfect disaster. Mushin, his voice cracked. Why dear? Why not Ikoyi, where wahalah is gated and quiet? Feel the energy of life, Oshun urged, as if he had not spoken. Let it guide you to where the artifact is. The phone went dead. Olamide straightened his shoulders and cleared his throat. If the gods were going to drag him into this madness, he might as well lean into the theatrics. The gods are telling me to go to Mushin, he said, his tone heavy with fake confidence. The landlord gasped. So, you will do this for me? I will do whatever you want if you are successful. I swear on my mother's grave. Olamide ignored the man and dressed up quickly. He hoped this would be fast with the god's guidance and he would be at work in no time. He had barely gone 5 steps when he heard the shuffle of footsteps behind him. He stopped and turned, his heart sinking at the sight of Mr. Oke, trailing him like a persistent debt collector. The landlord's face was painted with determination. Mr. Oke edged closer. Let me follow you, the man said, his voice tinged with the kind of determination only a landlord could summon. Maybe I can help you with anything along the way. Olamide turned sharply, panic flickering across his face. He wanted to ask the older man, saying, Follow me to Mushin. What am I supposed to do with you there? Negotiate with your child's illness while dodging Okadas? No, he blurted out, raising a hand as though fending off a spiritual attack. Stay with your son, he muttered, stepping back quickly before Mr. Oke could argue further. This is my burden and my potential obituary. With that, Olamide left, the landlord's bewildered stare burning into his back. As he walked away, the heaviness of the Nokia 3310 in his pocket made his chest tighten. He increased his strides, going through several shortcuts until Mushin loomed ahead like a restless beast, its chaos already rippling in the distance. He took a deep breath and turned to the corner that would lead him further into this part of Lagos. What he saw made him freeze. At the far end of the road, a shadow moved, its form shifting unnaturally in the dim light. The hum in his chest grew louder, almost deafening. This wasn't just Mushin waking up. It was waiting for him.